It is a great day for Kedar Cricket Academy. You young boys playing a cricket here will be benefited by the pep talk with Mr. Kallicharran sir with his experience, vast experience. I request Kedar sir to say a few words.
Kallicharran sir and all Kedar Cricket Academy cricketers and parents, we are very lucky to have such a legend because I never thought that I will be sitting with Mr. Kallicharran to have this time for Kedar Cricket Academy. Because normally we used to sit in the Chepauk pavilion or MCA stand to watch his magnificent game. So even the cricket, what we are doing service, we saw these type of cricketers and getting to the mind, and through them we are coaching. So all the credit goes only to these type of cricketers. Especially if you take West Indies, Kallicharran, and if you take India, Gundappa Viswanath, Sunil Gavaskar, and if you take England, lot of cricketers you can say in a list. So they played a real cricket, and everybody would have watched the YouTube, about the World Cup, how Mr. Kallicharran has smashed Lillee and Pascoe. Those days, Australia used to give a very good fight with West Indies, but West Indies never went back, and they used to give a good fight with their best bowling attack and as well as batting attack. And now I am really happy and thank Mr. Arvind and Ashok to take the initiative to bring Mr. Kallicharran here. I also thank TNC official Mr. Arvind personally for making this function as a grand success of his presence here. Thank you.
I request to give Kedar sir to put a shawl to honor Mr. Kallicharran sir.
Neither able to cut it off, and a very good shot from Alvin Kallicharran. Mallet to Kallicharran. Nice shot. Beautifully timed.
Had his experience and this young lad to advise them to play a great cricket. Thank you, sir.
Everybody finished writing their exams today? Did anybody write exams today? Why? Monday you run away to play cricket? Huh? Yes. Because you want to play cricket, is it? Good, good. You know, all of you here, all of you, how old are you? 7? Yeah. 7? 9. Good. Quick bowler? All-rounder? Oh, good. How do you know you're all-rounder? How many runs you scored? 15 runs. How many wickets? 2 or 1? All right, that makes you an all-rounder. All right, I got you. All right. What you chaps are doing here is just like what I did when I was growing up. All right? I had to bat in this. And my bat used to do up that piece of tree a piece of wood from the tree. Aye? Good. This piece of wood used to be my bat. Aye? And the ball, we used to cut a piece of this wood and we shape it into a ball. Put in rubber bands. So when you bowl from there, and when he pitches here, what do you think the ball is going to do? Aye? Roll without pads, no glove, just this piece of stick. When it hits there, all of that. That's what we used to play. Now, look, you've got all these coaches. How many coaches you have?
I have 25 coaches.
25 coaches, look at you. 25 coaches. All right, I can tell you something else. I was minus 25. What does that make me? Thank you, you can add 2. Both or all of you can add. Well done. No coaches. Nobody taught me to play cricket. And nobody can beat me when I do anything wrong. Because I had to beat myself when I played a bad shot. Nobody taught me anything. So you see how lucky you are? You see how lucky all of you are? You must count your blessing. On top of that, when I was growing up, when I was 10, I was working in the fields. I had to cut rice. Had to cut grass to feed a donkey. I had to work in the mills. And then on the way back, I was playing cricket. The same piece of stick, and I was hitting bricks. All the way home. Hitting bricks, just hitting bricks, all the way home. So it was not easy, but I just wanted to play cricket. How old are you? 7? 9? 10. I was playing in a school game. They were 1 short. And the teacher was the last one to be selected. I was the last one to be selected. I was 8 years old. And you know what happened? You know what I did? Guess what I did? Huh? I scored 100. I scored my first 100. So, what I'm telling you, everything you do, always make it a habit. You don't have to score 50 every game. You don't have to get 5 wickets every game. You get 50 today, challenge yourself. Next game you're going to get 30. Next game you're going to get 15. One game you're going to get 5 wickets. Next game you're going to get 2 wickets. Next game you're not going to get any wicket. But you're going to bowl 5 overs, 3 maidens, 10 runs, no wicket. What does that mean? Tell me what it means. The bigger boys, what does that mean?
Sanjay, bigger boy means you are the bigger boy. Answer.
Answer, come on.
Whatever you feel like.
Whatever you feel.
Tell.
When
Bowled well.
You bowl well.
From 50 to 5.
Very good. Look, that's a bigger boy. Yeah. Bowl well. So you don't have to get wickets every time you bowl well. What's going to happen, if you bowl well at one end The wickets, they're trying to get the wickets from the other side. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to hit him. Next time could be your turn. Next time could be your turn. That's how the game works. But what we do, when you play and the batsman miss, you play, the batsman miss, you bowl. Now you're not getting him out. You're trying to be Superman. What do you try to be next? You hit the stump. And when you try to hit the stump, where the ball goes? Huh? Where the ball goes when you try to be? Where does he hit you now? Leg side. And where the ball goes? For how many? See what happens? Don't try to be Superman. When the batsman play and miss, just do the same thing. Do the same thing. Patience. 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 When you do that, the batsman will get himself out. Because if you try to bowl him out now, you bowl 4 good balls and then 2 balls went for 4. What happened to all the good balls then? No good? No good? It's no good then. If the batsman play and miss, leave him to play and miss. What he's going to do then, anytime he touches one, he's going to try to run. Right? Well, what happens to his partner? And what else can he do? He needs to go back. So what he'll try to do? He'll try to run because he wants to get away. And what happens then? Run out.
Common sense. Little
Huh? So the game is common sense. Little things. Don't look for big things. Don't look for big things. The big things doesn't exist. You know where the problem lies? There's a little thing right at the top here. That. At the bottom of the bat. That's where look at the root of the problem. Sometimes you say, the bowler is bowling leg break, I can't play it. The bowler is bowling, the ball coming in, I can't play it. I'll tell you what to do. There's one thing I used to do. One ball comes in, one ball goes out. The ball that comes in, play straight. The ball goes away, you miss. So you survive to play another ball. So there's no problem again. These are the little things you look for. These are the little things you look for. Good. We all want to score runs and get wickets, don't we? Huh? Good. Who is a batsman? You have a bat. You're a batsman. So what? Whose bat is it? Who is a batsman? You. Good. How many runs do you want to score in the next game? 20. Good boy. Good. Good. All right. That's a good thing. But I advise you next time what you do. What you do? Face the first ball. Face the second ball. Face it. And then score. All right. Instead of getting to 20, score 1. Then you get to 2. Then you get to 5. Then you hit a 4, you go to 10. Then 11. That's why you concentrate. That's what you have to do. Learn to concentrate. If you don't learn to concentrate, there's no deal. There's no deal. What you're doing then, what you call it, in any sport, you create a base. If you don't have a foundation or a base, what will happen? Sunk, isn't it? Always have a base. Always have a base. And that's the foundation you need. We're looking at all this cricket now. It doesn't matter what cricket you play. What kind of cricket you play. You can play 50 overs. You can play 40 overs. You can play 20 overs. Can you survive without a technique? Hmm? So whatever cricket you play, you need a technique. You need a technique. If you don't have a technique, you can't survive. And if you have that technique, you can play any shots in the world you want. Hmm? When you have a technique, you learn to bat long. Hmm? And then you're not scared of any bowler. Who is scared of a quick bowler? Who is scared of the bowlers? Any bowlers? Who's scared of bowlers? Who is nervous about bowlers when you're batting? Who is nervous when they're batting? You didn't know? Yeah. Well, good, good. Good. What are you nervous about? Huh? What you nervous about? How are you going to bat? Good. You're going to bat well. What are you nervous about? The bowler? No, don't worry. Once you're batting, you're going to score. Nervous. Good. Let me tell you something. I was nervous when I walked out to bat. I was nervous when I walked out to bat. And don't be afraid. Don't be embarrassed. When people say you're nervous, yes, if you're not nervous when you go out to bat or bowl, you don't want to play. You know why I'm nervous? I am not nervous against the bowler. I'm not nervous against the ball because I can play the ball. I'm scared. I don't want to fail. That was my nervousness. Not the bowler, not the ball. I didn't like to fail. And when you're nervous about yourself, it's a good thing. So don't be scared. Or don't be embarrassed to say, I'm nervous. But don't be scared. Don't be nervous for the bowler. How many yards is a pitch? 22 yards. You're batting this side. And where is the bowler? Can he hit you? Can he hit you? So why are you scared of him? What can hit you? Huh? What can hit you? The ball. Be scared of the ball. That's what's going to hit you. Focus on the ball. Focus on ball only.
Lovely, lovely.
What's going to get you out? Focus on the ball. That's what you do. Focus on the ball. And you know that ball, what you said, if you focus on that ball now, it becomes a big ball. It becomes a big ball. And the longer you bat, it becomes a football. Longer, habit. That's why I say little habits. When you're bowling, practice to pitch the ball in the same place. Pitch the ball in the same place. That is what. Just do that. No point, you're paying the money to come to the academy. Yes, oh, we're in the academy. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, we're in the academy. Beautiful, right? Does the academy give you results? Huh? Does the academy give you results? So who made the academy give you results? Who is responsible? Good. And you. That's where the results are. You see, sometimes You know what most of you do? Let me tell you what most of you do. You come to the academy, and you in that for 3 hours, is it? Yeah. 3 hours. And then what you do? You pack your bags and you go home. Pack your bags and you go home. Has anybody, whilst you're packing your bags, anybody say to themselves, what did I learn today? Did I learn anything today? Has anybody ever done that? Different language, isn't it? Huh? That's how you know you're improving. That is how you know you're improving. There must be a reason why you're doing it, like throwing that cork. Well played, well, good catch. Yeah.
See the observation.
Huh? See? Good catch. So, you must, every session, just learn. And just, whilst you're packing the bags, what did I learn today? And look, you don't have to learn that much. Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that. Nobody is good enough to do that. What you do, that little bit every time. Just put a gap here. Little bit every day. Every session you come, that little bit. Every time you bat, that little bit. Every time you bowl, that little bit. And then what happens, you start to get like that. Little by little, little by little. And when it gets like that, it remains. It doesn't go away. It becomes permanent, lifetime. But when you go from here to there, huh? Finish. Finish. You can't. So little bit every day, little bit every time. That is what progress is. That's how you know you're improving. Nothing else. Experience. Yeah. Right. I'm going to explain experience to you. Experience, yes. But I was at your age. I was your age. What experience I had? Now, at 8, I scored my first 100. And then the next day I want to score another 100. Right? What was happening? I was doing it often. I was doing it often, so it became a habit. So every time I walked out to bat, I've got a good idea of how I'm going to bat. I've got a good idea what I'm going to do. And what's the first thing I've got to do if I want to bat long? Good. There's a word start with C. There's a word start with C. Concentrate. Nothing else. Nothing else. Concentrate all the way through. All the way through. When I was playing, when I was batting in the nets, I used to imagine I was playing a game. I used to imagine it was a game I was playing. It wasn't practice. So when I go to play the game now, I said to myself, now I'm going to practice.
Fantastic.
I reverse it. When I walk out there now, I've already played that game. I played this team already yesterday. I'm going for a net now, practice them. I'm going to go and enjoy myself. Bat long again. That is what all these chaps do at the high level. What you do, It's nice to have role models. Have role models. Not Bollywood. Huh? Have role models. And your role models, you should aspire to be like your role models. And when I say aspire, don't look at everything what they do on the field. They play good shots. They score lots of runs. What you have to understand, they practice a lot and they play in good pitches. Right? They practice a lot and they play very good pitches. You don't play, so you can't play those shots what they play. That will come as you go on. As you go on every day, you start to pick up a different shot. You start to pick up differently. Do you think they all became superstars overnight? You think Kohli was Kohli what he is now? Kohli was sitting like you here. Dhoni was sitting like here. Sachin was sitting like that here. Gavaskar was sitting like that here. So they're no different. They're no different. So you think again. Think again why you come to the academy. Think why you came to the academy. Okay? That's all you've got to do. Always put value to anything you do. Put value. Anything you do. School. Your homework, which most of you don't like. Yeah. Who likes homework? Only that side can't hear. Don't worry. I know. Yeah. 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 Oh, good. Like cricket, do your homework. Do your homework. Right? Habits.
He only likes it.
You only like it. Your brother does it for you, is it? Yeah. Good. So that's all. The game is simple. You know what we do? The game is very simple. It just we make it difficult. We make it difficult. And one thing, finally, one thing, always be a good listener. Always be a good listener. All of you. Anytime your coaches are talking, just listen, penetrate them. That's the only way you become observant. That's the only way you become observant. That's the only way you can understand what the coach is saying. That's the only way you can listen to what the coach is saying. Anytime the coach is speaking and you are thinking something else what to say, right? It becomes a problem. That means you're not paying attention. And that means you're not going to observe anything what he says. That's the only way. Be a good listener. When you're a good listener, you're a good observer. Anytime you listen, you observe. Simple as that. There's no other way. So, what we're going to do there in the nets, what we're going to do in nets, it's not important. It's not important what we take in here and here. That is important. Here, thinking here, and guts here. Strong mental attitude. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. These two work together. To think, good heart, strong heart. Make you fight. make you fight. That's all I can advise you, all of you. Okay? I'm going to stay for a little bit and see what you're doing, and then we're going to go. Thank you very much.
Benefited, and I really thank once again, sir, to spend that much of time and advise the child in a right direction. So we are blessed. Kedar Academy is blessed. Thank you.
Can you imagine a site like this, sir? Fantastic site, that shouldn't be a problem.
We have AstroTurf. We have a rooftop because of that.
Oh boy. See the walking, sir.
Straight bat.
I'm not Lillee. Don't hit me.
Call if they were the bat.
Great shot, 4 runs. Beautiful. Oh, it's a beautiful shot.
Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. What? Tell me what? Tell me what happened.
Good shot.
Why?
Because you're on.
That's nothing. They were nothing that we were bowling king Kallicharran, sir. No? Is it not? Right. So it feels a little bit, isn't it? So look at that. Right? You know? When you get like that, you just want to get rid of 6 balls. It doesn't matter who is bowling. Just focus on that off stump and that length. Focus on that off stump. What you're doing when you're bowling like that, let me tell you what you do. Your coach probably would observe this too. Yes, sir? Huh? Harry, in a hurry, isn't it? You should think each and every ball. Huh? You get in a hurry, isn't it? Right, don't. Just walk back slowly. Think about it. Think about it. Right? Now look at that off stump now. Charge your energy now. Take your time and go back in. Excellent. Okay? Don't have to take that.
Paper ready.
Second.
பேப்பர்ல அப்புறம் ஒன்று வாங்கி எல்லாருக்கும் கொடுக்குறேன் உடனே. அது ஷால் எடுத்து போட யார் போடுறாங்க? அப்புறம் வாங்கிக்கலாம். போதுண்ணா இதோட எடுத்து போட்டு sorry, ஒரே நிமிஷம்.
Take it, sir.
Thank you. Best of the academy.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.